Oh, hello. Can everybody hear me, see me? Hi, Juan and Shauna and Little John. How is everybody? Part two. We're back again. Okay, so this wasn't planned, but sometimes the best things are not planned, right? So we had a very busy, fun, lovely live stream that had some uh, we ran into some lovely surprises that I did not want to shortcut the last three signs, and I had appointments. So I have time in between appointments again to come back and do Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. And if it's been so long and I've been feeling called to do this, but if you know, you know, I'm going to read from Into the Lonely Woods and give away a 15-minute metaphysical only appointment. So if you are just joining, please wait to the end. It's only three signs and a oracle reading. So we're going to give away a 15-minute at the end. So what we are doing is I am pulling, and by the way, the did we have the timestamps yet? From the first one. I'll get the timestamps up soon. But what we're doing, and we have Aries through Sagittarius from earlier today on the other video, on the other live stream. And we are going to pull a couple cards for like, what are your guides trying to tell you that you may not be aware of? Then we're going to pull a couple cards for love, communication, and like romantic relationships, but all kinds of relationships. And then we're going to pull for like money, work, abundance. Okay. Let's pull in all the energy of all the Capricorns. You know, I love my Capricorns. Okay. What messages do Capricorns? This is also good if you have strong 10th house energy, if you have Saturn as your rising ruler, or which means you could be Aquarius or Capricorn rising, to have Saturn as your ruler of your chart, or if Saturn's your final dispositor. Oh, thank you. Hey, Kina. Happy to see you. What did I say, guys? Yesterday, it's like a big reunion today on the channel. Okay. Very interesting. Capricorn. Again, if you don't have Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, 10th, 11th, or 12th house energy, I am going to do an general oracle reading for everybody, but also I'm giving away a 15-minute, and this is all going to go pretty quick. If you need to go watch the other signs, just wait till this is over so that you don't miss the giveaway. Hi, Zoe. I feel like I said that like I sounded like Elmo. Hi, Adva. So we have the gorgeous star card here. This is like ultimate healing. This is big healing, but it is also wish fulfillment. And we have that with a Page of Cups in the upright and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And as soon as I got those two pages in the opposite directions, I felt like this is a struggle for this Capricorn. Like they really have feelings that are like little feelings maybe, or like they're not expressing, or they're not trying to indulge in feelings because they feel like this person is not the right person or the most stable person now, whether this is business or personal, you'll know, right? But with the star card here, it's also like wish fulfillment and like healing. So there is something that you probably feel a little drawn to that you're almost holding yourself back from, Capricorn. But you know, on some level, this is a wish fulfillment. The idea of it making you unstable, though, I don't know what kind of stability it feels like it's not to you. And maybe it won't be a forever thing, but there is something in here for you, something in this adventure, something in this relationship, something. It's like saying yes to something that you kind of want to, but you feel like that's going to throw me off track. That's like not, if it's not contributing to my stability, if it's not contributing to this, what I'm building, then what is the point? And I get that, but it heals something and it also gives you something that you wanted. Listen, I just read the cards, man. Okay. Love, relationship, communication for Capricorn. Ooh, did anybody else see that? Hold on. That went flying. The moon card. Ooh, the wheel is showing the moon card, and it's in reverse, which means a truth is coming out. You don't have to wait for the Scorpio full moon. But I told to wait for the Taurus, have to wait for the Scorpio full moon to get a truth. You don't. Truth is now. Um, so either you have to tell somebody something or somebody's going to tell you something. Hold on. Let's get. What the heck, Capricorn? Why are you making all my cards fly on the floor? Hold on. Oh my goodness. Now we have two major arcana. I'm gonna like be like this. Like, you know, when you used to play the game with the you'd take the straw wrapper and then like somebody you'd be sit across from somebody at like a fast food joint and you play like the hockey with the no, just me. Great. That's I feel like I have to protect my like be a goalie right now for these cards. Okay. I don't listen, Capricorn. Holy cow. You got the moon in reverse, which for me, that is the truth coming out already. Truth is not being concealed. The truth is like it's there. You may not want to look at it, but it's there. You have the Empress, like huge, and like a that also is this one's like a new start. We're giving birth to a new start. And you have the Four of Wands, which is like the 1111 divine. Um, it's like universe is putting their like approval on this. It's destined, it's celebration, it's possible future marriage. I'm pulling a fourth card because I want you that feels like enough detail. Yeah, you're like, Susie, stop right there. It's good. Shut up. Um, hi, Maricela. But holy cow. Yeah. Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Like, this is a financially sound relationship. I don't know if you have to be. Hmm, I can't believe I'm doing this. Is the truth coming? All right. Is Capricorn? I feel like it's going to be both and both, but half and half. But is this truth that is coming to Capricorn or yeah? So this is either somebody is going to make a revelation to you or you're going to have an epiphany, But that relationship love reading is fucking stellar. Okay. Let's look at abundance, job, career. Ace of Wands, whatever you're feeling. Yeah. Whatever you're, that was too bad. Whatever you're feeling about. If you feel like you have a hunch. Taurus is in your fifth, yeah. Go with your gut. Go with your confidence. Like go where you feel Capricorn really understands like satiation. Where something you feel almost like guttural, like you have to have some of, and it's business. I don't know if that's an investment. I don't like saying like, oh, invest, play the lotto, that kind of thing. Ace of Wands, now the Lovers, the Strength card, and the Wheel. That is an ace and then 3 major arcana. I don't know if you're supposed to be, it might be just investing in yourself, but something pays off. You make a choice. If the wheel was his strength is to have patience for this, to play the long game. Hopefully, Capricorn, you have some Scorpio placements. You know how to play the long game and play it well. Marisol, you spell his name Liljon. That's how they spell it in its most authentic form. Okay. Sorry, my cards got all jumbled there for a second, and we can't have that for Aquarius. I mean, Aquarius probably doesn't care. Okay. Aquarius, how you doing? I love an Aquarius. I love an Aquarius moon. Hi, Gemini love. If you were one of the people who got gifted a membership today, go in and watch the videos to see how you like it. But we usually have a live once a month. Now I just had a big one, so now I will try to have one again before 30 days is up from today. I will make a note. And if you're brand new, please go fill out the form. Okay. Well, you're gonna be busy, Aquarius. What does Aquarius guides? 11th house energy, if you have Saturn, or so even if you're a Cap rising, you could have Saturn as your chart ruler. You would have to be Aquarius to be honest. As a chart ruler. Wheel of Fortune, 8 of Pentacles, wheels upright. Could be either for the Wheel of Fortune. Don't mind it in either direction because it's a wheel and you can turn it. 2, 1. For the Aquarius people who are like, the work is like, I'm so busy and I don't want to risk that by going on vacation and sending universe a message that like I would rather be relaxing than being busy. You might have travel coming up. And it's okay to take that travel. Like it does not pull back the inertia of what you've already manifested. You're busy, but you're making the money, and I think you're going to get a travel opportunity very soon. I mean, I love that for you. But like if you're worried about like, I don't want to miss the work will still be there for you when you get back. You're not going to like kill the workflow or kill the busyness if you're running your own business or like you don't want to, or you have like clients and you're worried. Ooh. Um, okay. So we have for Aquarius, love, communication, relationship. And again, if you really want to check into the other signs, just wait till I'm done with this one because I'm going to give away a 15-minute and we will not be long. We're halfway through Aquarius and then we just have Pisces and Into the Woods, and then I'm going to give away a reading. Okay. We have a relationship that balances you, and also, to be honest, they're asking you to stop advocating for somebody. Like you're not supposed to be their like therapist, or you're not supposed to reparent this person. 10 of Wands says put a burden down that's no longer yours to carry, but this brings balance. I'm going to take another card because they feel like when you close this cycle, another cycle, you know, Aquarius also wants to help. They have solutions. People have problems and they have solutions. Problem with that, Aquarius, because you have solutions, and I love you for that. I love Aquarius energy. People with problems kind of find you, don't they? So, let's take one more card. Let's just give me a yes or no. Like when this, yeah, yes, this heals broken hearts. This is a cycle that comes from a long time ago, Aquarius. And the minute you stop trying to give solutions to people who can just find another problem, and listen, we're all healing. We're all doing the best we can. We all sometimes have trauma responses, even if we did a lot of healing. And then all of a sudden we realize like, oh, that was a little nuanced thing that I thought I healed. And maybe I still have some more stuff to go, right? That's just life. But yeah, you heal this, and then like that creates new energy to bring in a new, like the next person that comes in, or even a refresh on this energy, like setting your boundaries if you're in a relationship that you love. And also, if it's not for you, don't take it on like a breakup. You want to do some cosmic traveling? I mean, you can at night. You want to astral travel, or you want to like Katy Perry cosmic traveling. Like I already didn't like her enough. How about we give credit to the women in NASA instead of erasing their history and giving rich people a ride to space and saying, oh, that's empowering women. Not that I have an opinion on that. Okay. Money, job, abundance for my lovely Aquarians. Okay, well, Aquarius. Wow. Okay. So, there's a little less. I mean, you got Pluto running through your sign, right? So there's a lot of transformation here. And if you've got early degrees, especially right now, then you have Mars, and at any degree, you're going to have Mars. Yeah. This is for the Aquarians who are, it's fuck this shit o'clock at work. Um, just a little longer. Just a little longer. They're like, whether you're just waiting for the proverbial ship to come in, whether it's like money raised, or whether you really want to leave your job, but you're waiting for something better to come on, just hold on just a little longer. It is on its way. Whether it's the money, the raise, or just like being able to like go to that job to like a better job. And the next job also doesn't make you stressed out to pull up in the parking lot is what happens. You feel connected to love. I love that. We're about to do Pisces, and then we're gonna do an Into the Woods reading, and then we're gonna give away something. We're gonna give away giveaways. Okay. Okay. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. What do your guides want you to know? You're tired of waiting? Well, I feel your pain, my friend. Well, it doesn't feel like that is that shingamafal. Well, actually, you're right on time because we did 2 videos today. You know, it feels like it's close by for that last part of the Aquarius reason, just because reading, just because like I don't think it would have shown it to me if it was like 3 months, 6 months away. That's more like astrology timing. But when I'm getting a card for it, and like my guides know that I will be back at this in 2 weeks, right? So it feels more like it's closer than you think. Don't be in waiting energy. Waiting energy is not great. You can be in holding space energy. Those are 2 different things. If anybody wants me to make a video about that, I will. But we're not going to get into it today because we're here for tarot. Okay. I feel like one more shuffle is necessary, and I'm going to listen to that. Yeah, watch the other video after because I'm about to give away a 15-minute reading in a few minutes. So, and that'll be metaphysical only, but still, we can do a lot in 15 minutes for questions. Ooh, that flew out. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, so you have 3 major arcana. Pisces. Everything was having a conga line, having a party in your sign. So obvi, your reading is going to be big. We have the Chariot card and the Strength card, also card for Leo and card for Cancer. Not shocking when Cancer shows up, when any of the water signs show up in another water sign's reading. We have the Justice card. It came out sideways. I love this Justice card. Justice card came out sideways. Something is on the move. Pisces, there's something that's on the move. There's something, I don't think this reading could be for any other sign. What you have to have strength about is not feeling guilty about the good thing that's going to come your way. When this is moving you, it's also moving you out from somebody, from something you were attached to, right? Connected to, feeling connected to. Ooh. I swear that's why Pisces is last in the zodiac, because their readings just pull me. And I'm always, sometimes when I do Pisces first, I feel ready the other way, but Pisces is 3 major arcana. Things are moving. Things are maybe moving more quickly than you're either used to, or you would like time to tie up other ends. If you worry, it's not, if you worry too much about whether it's fair to everybody, you're going to miss what's fair to you. Not saying another thing about that reading. Love, relationship, communication for Pisces. Let's go. Then I'm going to do Into the Woods, and I'm going to give away a 15-minute. Ooh. That was too many. And oh my goodness, though. Those cards. Okay. Love, relationship, communication for Pisces, 12th house. Jupiter and Neptune run. So you could be a Sag rising if Jupiter is your final dispositor or your chart ruler. This could also, you could feel like this applies. You're coming out of hermit mode. Something you thought would never be available is available to you. We also have the Five of Pentacles here. Now, a lot of times that means what everybody else is saying you should do that should feel safe, like whether it's home or whatever. You may have to go no contact with a part of your family or someone that you've been in a relationship with that now you're like friends with, but there are people who are sucking and dragging and being energy vampires for you. Whether Pisces can do some ghosting. Pisces knows how to get quiet and go into that other space. It feels like you have to. The thing is that they're also asking you to come out of hermit mode. So like sometimes when we're ghosting somebody, we, lay low. They're asking you to not lay low and also still kind of go no. So that's why it feels less like ghosting and more like no contact with this person. That's kind of like holding you back a little bit. But there's something here that will be available to you as soon as that toxic person is like out of the way. And if it's communication, it's telling you like, I know you feel bad. That might have to do with the other thing is about like what's fair and not fair. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. They're telling you to come out of hermit mode, but there is one particular person that when you come out of hermit mode, sometimes we go in hermit mode because we don't want to be found by like one or two people, right? Like we just don't want to deal with them. So, but what they're saying is come out of hermit mode, but then just have a very clear boundary with one person and go no contact. Sometimes when we do a lot of healing, the safest place feels to like try out our new self is in hermit, and we need to do that for a little while, and then we need to like test it out on real people. Cancer does that a lot too, right? They go inside the crab shell where it's safe. Okay, money, career, abundance. Ooh, we have a magician and an 8 of Wands and a 6 of Cups. Wow. Money, abundance, career, Pisces. Okay, one last card. The 5 of Wands coming upside down in everybody's reading is crazy. Apply everywhere. Apply everywhere. And also you might meet somebody special in this job. Might be a little bit of chaos in the beginning, but apply for the jobs you don't think you can get. Let me just get a confirmation card on it. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles. You just had your, the Pisces Venus is still there with Saturn. So the action they're asking for is apply for things that you think that you can't get or that you're underqualified for, because you're probably wrong that you're underqualified. Especially if you have Pisces placements, they're in retrograde, because then you probably have a little Virgo energy, which means that you're probably overqualified when you think you're underqualified. But yeah, you're supposed to be going everywhere and like just throwing it out and say yes to things. And like, don't worry about saying yes to one thing and then something comes better. And then you go, okay, I'm going to take that one instead. You need to do more of that. You need to do more of that. Right, we're going to read Into the Woods. I have not done that in a minute. Let me see if there's like any way to like block a little light. No? No, that's not going to stay. Oh, well. Usually I like to turn the lights down low, but that's not happening today. Also, I don't have my reading glasses, so this should be fun. All right, is everybody ready for this? This is such a Venus Saturn reading. I think I know which card this is. Is it the last card? It is. It's the last card, and it's kind of the most romantic card. Okay. Hold the card up. And I'm going to use my phone as a light. Okay, here we go. Soon will come a homecoming, a time of enrichment and contentment and goodness. There will be kin, a soul family to whom you know you belong, and they likewise to you. The solitude you have experienced means you have more to share now, more than ever before. You did not forget who you were in those lonely times. You became who you were, meant to become next. And here you are. And because of that, here they are, the friends and the companions who see you, understand you, accept you, love you, reach for you in the morning and kiss you as you fall asleep. The time of solitude shaped your soul, and the shape it took has become most beautiful indeed. I love that for all of you. So that morning hello and that kiss on the forehead good night can be verbal. It can be that message on Messenger or a text. And you can also do that for yourself. But it's crazy that I kept getting the Hermit card and coming out of Hermit mode. And then that Into the Woods reading. And just, I don't know how to do this so that you can see the whole card. On that lovely note, let's give away a reading. Last time I held something and had people guess the color, which also helps you to use your intuitive, part of you. It's a little intuition exercise. Let's see if I put that on camera by accident. I'm going to wait for the delay. That's one of my favorite. I love all of those cards from Into the Woods, but that's one of my favorites. Okay. That's got to go back now. Because I showed it on camera. I'm looking for something to hold. Okay. I'm pretty sure that did not just get shown on camera. All right, everybody take a deep breath if you're here to win the 15-minute metaphysical reading, tarot cards channeled, not astrology, but it's 15 minutes and you get some questions answered. We can do a lot in 15 minutes. Take a deep breath in. And I ask kindly too that, like, if you've won quite a few of these, that you play for fun, but then volunteer the reading to somebody who doesn't want a reading. Okay, I'm holding something and I'm taking a deep breath in and I'm thinking about the color. I'm spelling the color out in my head, like permit with his finger. There's probably 3 ways to say this color, and I will accept any one of them. Okay, guys, you can go ahead and guess. First person to get the color wins the reading. Michael. Wow, you guys are all so close, except for one. 3 of you danced around 3 separate people kind of danced around the color. I'll say that much. Close. Bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fly away, fly away. Sorry, Juan. Now you got me thinking about that song. A couple of you are really in the wheelhouse. So, like, if when I said that before, think about your answers and just tweak your answers is what I'm going to say to people, instead of like going with a whole other. I will tell you, I give you a hint, it's not brown because that was the answer before. That was last video's was brown. It was a brown copper, so it definitely won't be brown or orange or copper. That's a hint. I'm gonna say a lot of you guessed close, but Jupiter Jazz, you almost guessed it like 100 times. Now you got it. It literally is like a vanilla candle, but I think you also said beige at one point. You did. And Vanessa she said light pale yellow, but it really is like more of an ivory. It's a, doesn't have batteries in it, but it's an electric candle, but it actually has a vanilla smell to it. So Vanessa, eggshell was the other one that I said. You two were both so close. So Vanessa and Jazzy, you can email me. I think you both have my email. If you don't, you can go on Susie 11 SueTheEvolutionary.com and go to the contact. But you guys were both kept guessing so close. But Vanessa, you can email me too. So 15 minutes for both of you. Pretty soon we're not going to be able to do intuitive exercises because y'all are so gifted. It takes like 2 seconds. Thank you all for being here. And again, you got gifted a membership in the earlier live. Please go to the membership tab and the form is there to fill out. And at least that way I can get you your perks. Even if you don't decide to stay, I'm happy to give you your perks. And then check out the content. We're doing a learning. It's a good time to get gifted a subscription right now because we're doing a whole learning series. And if you like binging, you can binge the entire house series. And on Wednesday, we'll be doing Venus. Well, and Wednesday, when I release the class, it'll be to nerds and gratitude levels. But then within like 5 days, you'll be able to watch it. But we do parties, we do all kinds of stuff. Thank you, everybody. It was nice to see you again, Jupiter and Kina. I said it yesterday. I said it yesterday in the membership. I have a feeling we're gonna just see some old friends. I feel like, yeah. And then today was like a lot of them. So trust your gut, people. All right. I love you. Now you love you. For gratitude and nerd members, we can meet in the Discord to discuss the video going up 6:30 Wednesday. My website also has like what times that I go live, unless there's like a bonus. This was a bonus. But I'm 1:30 on Saturdays and Sunday. Saturday is membership, and 6:30 is on Wednesday. And I'm trying to get like in a regular schedule now with my new, because I have a busy schedule over at Awake Space reading for astrology. And then I'm still reading metaphysically on my end, plus this stuff and back end stuff and a couple of little side projects. So I'm trying to get into a place where I have like a recording time so I can put out more recorded as well. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know what kind of readings you want on a Sunday. Let me know what kind of videos you want to see that are recorded and uploaded. It's the channel is for all of you, so I want to give you what you want. Okay, bye everybody. Have a good, lovely day, and remember to watch those words with the Mars, Mercury in Aries, Mars in Leo. You know, because you can't shove them back in your mouth. And if you want to be passionate today is the day to be passionate. Just try not to be like harsh and passionate. All right. Bye everyone, and happy Easter to everybody celebrating today. Bye.